actually met her during the ALIWA program. I'm excited to be seeing her once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, with your virtual claps, I want to see the claps, so it's not that I'm saying clap now, you were just looking at me. With your virtual, exactly, well done. Let's make welcome Maji for her goodwill message. It's nice to have you, Ma.
Hello. Hello and good morning. It's my pleasure to be here this morning, joining all of you at what has been termed as an inaugural event for Project Spark. And I'm happy to see that seeds that were sown continue to germinate. And we're hoping to see a lot, brought forth from various initiatives from your cohort. So congratulations to Abdulaziz and the group who have put this together this morning. And I'm honored to be invited to take the keynote or goodwill message. Charles will be taking the keynote. Thank you very much, Charles, for making time to join us this morning. We seem not to have spared any of your Saturdays, but thank you, and I hope it's going to be pretty worthwhile for you. So we're talking about ethical leadership this morning. A handshake or a handout to Africa? That's a question that, is... Can we all mute, please? If the host can please mute everyone except who is supposed to be speaking, that would be useful. So handshakes or handouts, that's a question that has lingered for ages. And in Africa, perhaps it is time, just like we're doing this morning, to look into ourselves and ask ourselves some, tough questions. Handshake or handout, it is still your hand. It is still the hand of Africa that is being stretched out. So whether it ends up being a shake or things dropped into your hands is really up to the receiver. It's up to the owner of that hand. So I'm looking forward to hearing the debate, later. But I'm privileged to be talking to you this morning just on the platform of ethical leadership, which is what we in ALIWA are about. It's much more than having laws and regulations or even saying we adhere to, whatever laws and regulations have been laid down. It's actually about fostering an environment where integrity, fairness, respect are at the forefront of every decision that is made. Integrity, fairness, respect at the forefront of our decisions and our actions as individuals. I'm happy we're all leaders on the call this morning. Ethical leaders are those who lead by example, demonstrating honesty, transparency in all their dealings, and they inspire others around them to do the same. In Africa, there's a lot of do as I say and not do as I do. Because we know that if everybody did as others did, we would have anarchy. We have on the continent and in our country, a lot of people feel the laws are not for them. Laws are for other people. So they can behave and do as they wish. That is in no way ethical. And as leaders, at whatever level we find ourselves, we must subscribe to that. Lending ourselves, submitting ourselves to the rules in whatever team, group, nation, community local government, organization. Being ethical is understanding that those rules are not made for everybody else but us, regardless of who we are and who we know. So ethical leadership is essential for various reasons: trust and credibility. For people to buy into your vision, they must first of all buy into your person. If they don't buy into your person, there's no trust, there's no credibility. Trust me, you cannot fool people for too long. Ethical leadership, for whatever success that we're able to record, for it to be sustained, we need to be ethical as leaders. To have a positive culture in our homes, families, communities, organizations. What's the tone at the top? What's the tone at the top? Very important. Please, Agnes, signify when I need to stop. I didn't start with a time or timer. Then social responsibility. So I congratulate the group this morning for putting this together, because by putting this debate out there, they are also prepared to challenge themselves. They are prepared to submit themselves. They're prepared to answer the tough questions. I believe they're prepared to do whatever is necessary to advance the cause of a nation, of a community, of an Africa that is holding its own in the global space, not a receiver or recipient of handouts or whatever the debate determines at the end of the day is the answer. Ethical leadership takes away all ambiguity and resistance to progress. When you see a leader walking the talk, then you know that this is time for serious action. I wish we saw from our leaders across the continent, leaders who listen, who feel the pulse of their people, leaders who submit themselves even to the rules they've laid down for everyone else. Without taking much of your time again, congratulations to the promoters of Project Spark this morning. Happy to be with you. Happy to see that you're pushing the envelope and making your voices heard out there, promoting what it takes to build a good society. Congratulations and well done. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just as expected. Okay, so one thing that stands out for me is the fact that you said ethical leaders lead by example. Thank you so much, ma'am.